This is a Thunder Game Report.
Hi, I'm Randy Renner at the Peak, where the Thunder and the Orlando Magic just minutes away from tipping things off tonight. The Thunder trying to go 12-0 at home. That would tie an all-time franchise record that was set back at the start of the 1993-94 season by the then Seattle Supersonics. The Magic come in just 7-16 on the season, 2-10 on the road. So the Thunder, the thinking is, should have their way with the Magic tonight. And Thabo Sefolosha will be back in the starting lineup after missing those 3 games with a sprained knee. Here's what Scotty Brooks had to say, and Orlando head coach Jacques Vaughn.
Good players, good fans, great atmosphere. We obviously play well at home for a while now, but I think it's just the comfort level playing in our building in front of our fans. I think our guys bring the energy every night, which is good to see.
Coach, your substitution pattern, you from setting the clock by it. Are you still trying to figure that out? Is it what the game gives you? How do you decide these days?
I think it's a combination of what the game gives us, who we're playing, the matchups, how we're playing, who's playing well for us. We obviously have guys that are improving. And it's just the minutes have to be played hard. We have a good basketball team, but we've had that for a while. I mean, you're not winning games with 5 guys in this league. You need a good bench. You need everybody to step up and sacrifice, and I think that's the biggest key. You know, since we've been together for now, just continue to sacrifice for one another. And I don't know if we've done a better job this year than the previous years. We've won a lot of games.
Along those same lines, are you thinking younger now? I mean, 7 of your top 11 guys are 25 and under, it looks like.
Yeah, I mean, that's who we have also. So, I mean, if you gave me a choice, I'd rather have all of our guys right now all the same age of 27. I mean, you play your best basketball between 25 and 27, and we have some really good players that are playing good basketball younger, which is fine, which we're going to continue to challenge them and push them and move them forward. I think Jeremy and Reggie has done a great job. But I never look at our players and say, yeah, you're only 20 years old, you're only 21. I've never done that when KD and Russell were 20 and 21 or 19 and 20. It's always been, you're an NBA player, you have to do the things that we expect all our players to do.
As you mentioned, working on things to lower the turnovers. How much of it can you do in practice? How much of it is mental? What are you working on?
Well, I've been trying to do it for 6 years now. I haven't done a good job with that. I mean, I've tried everything. This year, not talking much about it, but I tried that last year. So we are an aggressive team. We talked about it again yesterday. We have to really value the basketball, but we also want to be aggressive. We want to attack the paint. We want to get to the free throw line. We want to push the envelope, but we also want to make solid, simple basketball plays. But I think our guys understand that, and hopefully we continue to get better with that. I mean, I've always said all it would take is 1, maybe 2 turnovers that puts us in the category where we're one of the best teams that protect the basketball. Thabo is going tonight and playing and starting. I guess if you start, you play.
How did your background as a point guard help you as a coach and continue to help?
I don't know. I know that you're always a coach on the floor. You're an extension to the coach. I've always kidded my bigger teammates that, just rebound the ball and set screens and we'll run the plays for you. But I don't know. I just think that point guards, only thing I can see, we see the game in front. We see every play, every player, every play develop because we usually have the ball. But you're always talking to the coach. So I think I'm probably saying a lot of nothing up here. But I just think that you're a coach your extension to the coach on the floor, and it's always been that way.
What do you see with this Magic club? Obviously,
Well, they're definitely a team that is going to continue to develop and get better as the season goes along, and as the years pile up. They're a talented young team. They have some good veteran players that can help grow the team, but they're solid. Their center is as talented as any center in the league. Rebounds well. He has a great perimeter jump shot. Their guard play is good. They're a good team. They're just, they had some tough games that they probably could have gone their way with a bounce here, a shot here, a rebound there. But they're a team that we obviously respect what they do and how they're doing it.
Can you elaborate a little bit more on the home court? Every team at every level in every sport wants to come in and protect the home court in the season, but did you guys put any more of a point of emphasis on that this year?
No, not at all. I mean, we really focus on every game, as that's the only thing to worry about, whether it's home or on the road. There's obviously a comfort level on all sports at home. The travel, there's so many variables that you don't have to deal with when you're on the road. But we talk about protecting home court, but we're talking about also playing well on the road. So we've always been real consistent in our approach, and it's obviously it's working well at home, and we just got to continue to play well. And we have good players to allow us to have good records.
Are you kind of like the rest of us, just kind of eager to see how long the streak can go?
I haven't even thought about that. I just thought we're just worried about tonight's game, and then Denver, and then Chicago, and then San Antonio, and then our Toronto, and then the Knicks, and then Charlotte.
It's pretty impressive for a guy who doesn't look ahead. Yeah.
No, but I'm a point guard. It's photographic memory. See the play before it happens, see the schedule.
What about that schedule? It's kind of a ping pong thing, one here, one there, one here, one there. Is that demanding? It doesn't seem like it'd be demanding, or is it an...
Yeah, it's not an easy schedule for the other 29 teams also. The NBA is a tough schedule. It's a tough league. It's a tough league to make. It's a tough league to play in and play well, and it's a tough league, the scheduling. It's home games, road games, come in for a game, leave for two more, come back for 6, and leave for a couple. But that's part of the game. You have to be able to adjust, and you have to be able to plan and adjust accordingly to your practice plans, your shoot-arounds, your time on the court, your time that you spend on drills, defensively, offensively. And all that being said, you still have to figure out ways to have good energy to win the game.
With Tabo back, is there any plans that kind of utilize Andre as a defensive specialist in the offensive games?
Well, right now, that's the hard thing about this league. You start and then you don't start, and you probably won't play much. But he's somebody that we really like, and we're going to continue to develop him. I know if he doesn't play a lot, it's not like we're not paying close attention to him. We're going to continue to challenge him to get better. But he definitely can. We know what he can do. He can guard and he can rebound. And if we need that any given game, I will have the luxury to play him.
You say that's the hard part of this league. I can't think of another team that calls a guy up from D-League so they can start.
Yeah. I wish I had a nice coach like that. But that is a tough part. Tabo's starting tonight, but Andre did a great job. Did a really, really good job for us, and he will continue to do it.
This coach coming in this game, how's Orlando looking?
Well, I think we're kind of finally at a stage where we have everybody back healthy and playing for the second game for us. And so it's kind of pushing a little bit of a reset button for us and getting everybody back into the fold a little bit.
Is Harris limited at all minutes-wise?
He is not limited. The limit comes from coach's decision. So I played him about 15 minutes last game. He came out of that feeling pretty good. So there's a chance he can get some extended minutes beyond 15 tonight.
Harkless has fallen out of the rotation, I noticed. Is there any specific reason for that?
No, I don't think falling out of rotation. I'm always fair and honest with guys, and there's only a certain amount of minutes that can be played on the floor. we were at a stage where we're trying to find combinations and get guys playing with each other. There's a likelihood that Maurice will play tonight, where he didn't play last game, and there'll be some opportunities where on a back-to-back, some guys will play tonight and won't play tomorrow night. It's just the stage of where we are and trying to get everyone incorporated back together again.
You see any comparisons between Oladipo and Westbrook, how they both were the same similar style players in college and what they're trying to do now?
I am the anti-comparison coach probably in the league. I do not do comparisons. I love basketball history and the NBA and what it's about, but I don't compare players. I love Victor Oladipo and what he brings to us. He's a unique individual. He loves playing. He loves competing, and that's what I'm about.
So how's his history changed from college to right now then?
Well, I think he's a more confident individual. You see that with his ability to shoot the three right now. He isn't hesitant. He's running our ball club at the initiating with the ball in his hand, something that he didn't do in college. So I think you've seen some growth from him thus far.
How hard is it to win 11 in a row in anything in this league? You know, they're 11-0 here at home this year.
Are they 11? Are you scaring me?
I'm saying, how hard is it to win 11 in a row in this
Extremely hard, and I think it shows how good this team is and how hard it is to play here and what they're about. Their approach every night is it's refreshing to see. I've seen it before when I was in this conference, in the Western Conference. Those guys have grown up, and they bring it every single night.
We've talked to Russ before. He said that he's still maybe not quite where he was before the surgery. You look at him on film, does he appear to be about where he was last season?
I still pause the video sometimes because he's going so fast. So to me, he looks great. His ability to get to the rim, to push the basketball, he's a unique individual. He's gifted by God with extreme talent to get up and down the floor. And I'm glad he's back and back playing.
Coach, having Glenn back healthy, how does it help your team overall, and how does it help the guys around him, particularly a guy like Vucevic?
You know, it's interesting. Glenn's back healthy, but Glenn missed a lot of time. And so he's still feeling his way back onto the floor right now. And at the same time, Nick missed, 10 days for us. And so now he has to get incorporated with playing with Glenn again. So really right now we're trying to introduce ourselves to each other again and get back on the floor and play together. But Glenn is still feeling his way around after missing a lot of time.
Magic head coach Jacques Vaughn. You also heard from Thunder head coach Scotty Brooks. The Thunder, by the way, holding opponents on the season to 41.9% shooting. Over the last two seasons, the Thunder are 49-1 when holding an opponent to 42% or less shooting the basketball. We'll let you know at the end of the game how that turns out for tonight. And we'll be here for postgame. We'll have Scott Brooks from the podium, and we'll be inside the Thunder locker room. So check back right here on ThunderGameReport.com.